Well, you could try calling him on his mobile. Well, then maybe he's dead busy if he's not answering. Yeah, OK, then. I'll let him know you called. Bye.
Something wrong?
Well, she's just keeping tabs on him like the overprotective mother she is.
No, I meant between you and Simon, only you seem a little frustrated.
We had a few words last night.
A few, or...
It's not the end of the world. But it's that Mr. and Mrs. night at the pub this evening. How are we meant to stand a chance of winning when we've been arguing?
Then you'd better make it up with Simon, that's all I could say.
If his precious mother can't get hold of him, I'm sure I can't.
Yeah, she does seem rather attached to him.
Yeah, well, she wants to stop mollycoddling him and let him get on with planning his future with me.
It's a future I'm sure he'll find bright and delightful with you, Princess, by his side.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
Although they do say that men go on to marry their mothers.
Oi!
Entering the competition tonight, are you?
Of course. And winning, I'd imagine.
Second place after us. How much do you want to bet?
No chance.
Is Lady too lazy to bother walking in herself, then?
No, she's gone away for a bit.
How long for?
Jimmy, I really don't want to get involved in your dispute.
But you do know where she's gone.
Actually, no, she didn't say.
Fair enough. Well, just as long as she's off my back at last.
Whose is that?
Mine? It's from Scott. He gave it me yesterday as a gift.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, things might be looking up for me and TJ, eh? If I can pass my test, I'll be able to get around a lot more.
Yeah.
Might even set up the child-minding business, because it'd be a lot easier.
That's great, love. It's really great. I'm a bit late for work. I've got my cash. See you later, yeah?
Bye.
Uh-huh. So, that's the way to treat a loved one, is it? He returns home from a hard day to find you with your feet up and no dinner on the table.
Your loved one has a full-time business to run and all.
I was only joking.
I know. And let's face it, I'm not your wife, so I'm not about to have anything waiting on the table.
What's the matter with you?
You know what tonight is, don't you?
Yeah. How can I forget? Woo! It's the Mr. and Mrs. competition.
And we need to start practicing.
Yeah, I need a shower first.
Well, don't take all day about it. Oh, your mum called, by the way.
Yeah, no. I've already spoken to her.
Great.
Oh, don't get up. Got the right money. This one's paper.
Well, you know where they are.
Now, let me help you.
Don't bother.
Right. You all right?
Yes, thank you, Paddy. I don't want to keep you.
I'll just pay for this.
Right, bye then. Paddy, it's the Mr. and Mrs. night at the pub this evening. Are you and Emily entering?
I think we might be, yeah.
Well, you should. You are a Mr. and Mrs. after all. I think I'll give it a miss.
Right, well, see you soon.
Yeah, I used to love Mr. and Mrs. when it was on the telly. That Derek Beatty, he was somewhere near a comic genius in my book. Mind you, I was going through me purple haze on the sofa period when I was tuning in regularly, so... What's up with you, the J-man?
Oh, I'm just wondering what's got into Dawn.
Well, there's plenty else to occupy you since she's found herself a fella, isn't there?
She's my daughter, Val. It's not like I have to be the main man in her life or anything. I'm happy for her to see as many blokes as she wants to.
So what's the problem?
What do you think? Scott. Sorry about that.
How come you're so late?
I was just helping Viv with the display. She looked a bit in need.
That was good of you.
Yeah.
Well, I know she's not your favourite person.
Hiya.
Oh, yeah. I was just saying to Nicola, why don't we go and have a nice lunch together in the pub? What do you think?
Hey, sounds good to me.
Oh, we can practice for the competition afterwards. Is something wrong?
No, but there's a fish convention in Scarborough.
Tonight?
Yeah.
You're joking.
Ooh, what's a fish convention?
It's a room full of men displaying cod and trout on trays, Laurel.
Ooh.
You're not planning on going, are you?
I think I might have to. I know it was a nice idea, but do you think we could pull out the thing tonight?
Oh, suit yourself then.
They were in the middle of the road
On a zebra crossing.
Yeah, well, I beat the horn.
Let's just stop talking about it, shall we?
Yeah, fine by me.
I need a drink.
Finally, you've said something I agree with.
Looks like neither of you are going to win.
You think I'm out of order, don't you?
Well, I'm a businessman myself, Simon. I know how important it is to put work before pleasure.
Thanks.
Some of the time. But you've been letting Nicola down a few too many nights running, don't you think?
Have I?
Well, there was the dinner party. You know how much she was looking forward to that.
It's so difficult when you've got to be up as early as I have. I'm knackered by the evening.
But you told Nicola that she was the woman you wanted to be with.
Of course she is.
Well, don't you think you ought to let your actions back you up a bit?
Look, I love her to bits. I can promise you faithfully that she's the only woman for me.
I've never doubted how much you care for her. I wouldn't let you stay here if I did. But she is your fiancée. And I don't think she feels too special at the moment.
No.
Well, maybe we should do something about that, eh?
Like cancel this evening, you mean?
You said it.
What does a man who knows everything you could ever want to know about fish need to go to a convention for?
It'll be a show your face thing.
I could swing for him, really, I could. Had my heart set on winning tonight. Look, Dawn's going to think the trophy's hers now.
It's a shame me and Ashley can't enter. Still, parish duties must come first.
And some of the questions could be bedroom related and you won't want showing up. Oh, lighten up. Why should I be the only one with an imperfect relationship?
Yeah, he's a right little Hitler.
What do you expect me to be like when we're on the roads?
Safety first.
Well, it's early days yet, look. Do you know, a friend of mine needed 82 lessons. She got there in the end, though.
I think I'd lose the will to live if it lasts that long.
Well, I wasn't the best learner either. Ask your dad.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't go too well then.
Well, let's say he's not the world's most patient teacher, no. Don't suppose your offer still stands?
Nothing would give me more pleasure than to help you with your driving, you know that.
So we're on then?
Yeah, as soon as you like. And I won't raise my voice once.
Nice lunch?
Yeah, not bad. Shouldn't you be heading back to Scarborough? Give you time to get dressed for the fish convention.
Well, I thought you'd rather we get testing each other. That is, if we're still set on winning.
How do you mean?
Well, we want to beat Dawn and Scott, don't we?
Well, what about the convention?
Some things are more important, don't you think?
Shall we go home and practice?
Yeah, sure.
Great. See you, Laurel.
Why don't you watch a film or something tonight? If you want to take your mind off things.
Because I don't want to watch a film. I want to go to the pub after a hard day's work.
Well then, you should.
Oh, how can I, Emily, talk sense? My ex is the compare to the Mr. and Mrs. night. I'll be the laughing stock.
Me and Paddy will be there. You can sit with us.
Yeah, well, no offence, but it doesn't really appeal.
Charming.
Well, you know what I mean. You'll be entering the competition. No, I'll just sit at the bar. On my own. That's if I bother to go at all.
Do we really have to enter?
Of course, this is my pub. Now, if the landlady doesn't look willing...
Well, I hope the questions weren't made up by that imbecile. Oh, give over, Edna. It's good entertainment, is bar. If you're a half-wit. I'm going to get back to Tootsie. Oh, hey, Mrs. and Mrs. See you, Edna.
Welcome, welcome! Thank you. Very, very much. Welcome to the Woolpack's first Mr. and Mrs. Night. Hey, you think you know your other half the best? Then why not put it to the test and win yourselves a romantic meal for two. Ooh. So let's have our first contestants, please. Valerie, if you can pick the first two names from the hat.
don't we head on over and get ourselves a good table?
Well, I thought I might just, stand at the bar, actually, Leslie.
No, we have to present a united front. I mean, we're nearly family now. And our offsprings have every intentions of becoming the winning pair.
How did the practice session go?
Oh, very well. She knows them almost as well as I do.
Good.
And I dare say I do rather well answering questions about you, Rodney, from what I've gleaned so far.
Look, I've got to send a couple of emails before I can close up here, so why don't I just see you over there later?
Well, if you insist.
Well, work before play. That's a Blackstock rule.
Oh, there they go. Is it nearly time?
Yeah, you coming?
We're going to walk this. We're so going to walk it.
I'll be 10 minutes, Princess.
Oh, it's a long time since anybody called me that. You'll make me blush.
No,
Our next two contestants are Dawn and Scott.
OK, who's going first?
Me.
OK, Scott, if you can put some headphones on over there, please.
Mention your lovely assistant, then.
Sorry, my lovely assistant here will ensure that not a word can be heard.
I'm sure everyone will answer this after all.
OK.
But what I mean is we could go home and have a cosy night in if you want.
Are you sure?
Yeah. We don't need a contest to tell us how right we are for each other, do we? Come on.
Hey, you're on.
OK, now, I'm asking this case Dawn the question.
OK.
She answers with the right answer.
They obviously can't bear the competition.
Oh, there we are, a prime position.
Oh, no, we're going to stay at the bar for a bit, Leslie.
I'll keep you company, Mrs. Meredith.
How lovely.
OK, is his hearing completely cut off?
Yeah, the darkness on volume 10, I should think so.
Right, in that case, Dawn, here's your first question. You ready?
Yes.
Lovely, right. Which of the following would your partner most likely give you first thing on a Christmas morning?
Steady on.
Would it be A, a cup of tea or coffee, B, a cuddle and a kiss, or C, a wrapped gift that, unlike a new car, he could put on a tray alongside breakfast in bed? Take your time.
We are so going to beat them.
Have you got a bet on with her or something?
Of course not. Well, maybe just a small one.
Come on, I'm going to have to hurry here.
A cuddle and a kiss, that's what I get first.
Earlier on in the series to talk to Victoria Milton, whose large bust size was causing her endless problems.
Shall I go?
Well, just under a month ago, Victoria had a breast reduction operation. If you having a go, are you pleased with the results? Absolutely delighted with it.
Now, did she say A, Madonna, B, Tina Turner, or C, Britney Spears?
Tina Turner.
So didn't you know I like Madonna best?
You like Dusty Springfield best?
Ah, but she's not on the list.
Tina Turner is the wrong answer. So, yes, Jack and Diane, I'm afraid, scored a very low 2 out of 10. Give me a big round of applause, though, eh? Well done.
Sorry.
Oh, it doesn't matter. You know me and the ways that are important.
Now, let's have our next contestants, please. It's our final couple, and it's Nicola and Simon. Now, nobody can fail to see how right for each other you two are.
We're a match made in heaven.
So if your other half boy's there, I'd like to spend a little time with Val. Let's see if this match really does light up our score sheet.
Come here, son. I'll have you muffled in next to no time.
Usual, Viv? Please. Something going on here tonight, then?
Is that Mr. and Mrs. competition?
Oh, I never liked that show.
Now then, now, Nicola, let's see how much you know about Simon. You ready for your questions?
As I'll ever be.
Don't forget, love, you need to beat 9 out of 10 to beat our current winning couple. That's Scott and Dawn over there.
This is nice, isn't it?
Yeah. You hungry?
I'm starving. I didn't want to say because we're so comfy.
Well, how about if I cook you your favourite?
Do you mind?
No, do I? Because, like... And maybe we could have an early night or something.
Okay.
Now then, Nicola. We asked Simon what his least favourite food was amongst the following. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts and beetroot. All the bees. But which did he answer?
Well, he likes all of them.
He did indeed answer that, but if I can just pin you down to the one answer...
Beetroot?
Is the right answer!
This is very connected.
And finally, we asked Simon what his dream home would be. Now, did he say a luxury penthouse in town, his current house, or a rose-gardened cottage in the Dales?
Well, we'd both love a penthouse in theory. But he'd have said a rose garden cottage in the Dales, which will be a reality rather than a dream home before long.
Uh-oh.
I'm afraid that's the wrong answer.
What did you say?
Simon said his current house, which is...
My semi-detached in Scarborough. Well, I love it.
Yeah, very funny. No, the answer is C, or would be once we're married.
Well, not necessarily, darling. I mean, I'm very happy in Scarborough. Why would I want to move here?
Come on, get on with it.
Well, it all makes perfect sense now, doesn't it? Why I can't get you to commit beyond an extended engagement.
Not now, Nicola, please.
Anyway, you two, at the end of that round, you've scored a very impressive 8 out of 10!
Classic. So does that mean we've won it?
Well, it looks like it, yeah.
Oh, congratulations, you two. You've done really well.
Why would I want to live in Scarborough? I've got a life too, Simon, and a business, in case you've forgotten.
Let's not argue about it, eh?
You spend half your time up here anyway, so it obviously works for you.
I don't know why you're making such a big deal about it.
If you had no intention of leaving Scarborough, why have you never mentioned it before?
Because it's never come up.
When we're planning to spend the rest of our lives together, don't you think the small matter of where we're going to set up home is something we should be clear on? We just spent the entire afternoon proving how well we supposedly know each other.
We know each other very well.
Oh, it's a shame you couldn't have entered, Viv, because I know how you love a prize.
Oh, I've already got my prize, thank you, Betty.
Oh?
Freedom from that freak on the microphone up there. Another run, please, Diane.
Come on, Nicola. It's only a game.
Yeah, and so's our relationship to him.
No, it's not. He loves you.
I hardly know him. After all this time, I hardly know him.
Oh, you do.
I'm sick of it, Lauren. You know, he's not even prepared to think about what I want at all. He just goes through our relationship laughing and joking, and I'm sick of it.
Oh, God, it's not that bad.
Do you know, he's going to a wedding. One of his best friends. Oh, yeah, and he's the best man, and I didn't even get to hear about it until his mum blurted it out.
What's that got to do with anything?
He keeps me at arm's length, and I've had enough.
Well, he did cancel a works due to be with you tonight.
Yeah, and then he goes and humiliates me up on the stage. Oh, what's the point, Laurel? What's the point in this relationship when I never seem to get any further with him?
It's not that bad.
He's like a brick wall. I can't get through to him. And then when I do think that maybe we're getting to know what each other are all about, he does this.
Come on, give him a break, Nicola.
No! I've had enough of it. And he's not getting away with it any longer.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. It gives me great pleasure to award the Woolpack's first Mr. and Mrs. Trophy to the Lovebirds over there.
Oh, you two! Tongues away! Get back on that stage!
Congratulations, the pair of you. You almost had me believing in telepathy this evening.
Congratulations. Well done. Didn't they do well, everybody, eh? Amazingly.
Oh, get lost.
Oi, oi, oi. Nicola, it's not her fault.
Maybe you should sort this out. She's obviously not happy about something.
Look, Pet, we're fine. You know we are.
No wonder I can't get you to commit to me beyond a vague promise of, oh, we'll get married someday.
Nicola, please stop it.
It's all about what you want, when you want it, and where you want it.
Look, you know, I really think you've blown tonight out of all proportion.
Yeah, I know you do. And that's the difference between us. It's not about some poxy trophy, Simon. It's about what you're prepared to share with me.
What, like my life?
I tell you everything. You know, all I know about you are the trivial little things that count for nothing at the end of the day.
That's not true.
You just said your dream was to carry on living in Scarborough. Well, thanks for having kept that one up your sleeve. Just like all the other things that you're keeping from me.
Like what?
You've been putting off a date for our wedding for God knows how long. It's the big things in life what matter, Simon, to me, at any rate.
Oh, look, you know, Nicola, if you're going to be like this, can we just go home?
Yeah. Home's precisely where you can go. And I mean your precious Scarborough. Because I don't want you sleeping at ours tonight.
Oh, please, Nicola, don't say that.
No, I mean it. You can get lost, Simon.